Alright guys, so I wanted to review the first issue that I just picked up a few days ago of the new Marvel Darth Vader comic series. And to start off with, everyone is raving about this comic, so I was really excited to get it. I left work early, I picked it up, I read it as soon as I got home. And I gotta be honest, I didn't care for it all that much. Read or seen my reviews of the other new Marvel Star Wars comics. That's just regular Star Wars titled issue 1 and 2. Those were really good. I had my issues with the second one, but there was still overall really solid story and great animation. And the animation is fine in this one, so there's no complaints about that. But the gist of this first series, or this first issue in the Darth Vader series, is it made Darth Vader look like a bitch. In my mind, Darth Vader is the man. Like, even though the Emperor is technically superior than him, and as is, Tarkin in a lot of ways, it seems like he may have rank above Darth Vader, and I haven't started reading Tarkin yet because I'm only like a third of the way through A New Dawn. Anyways, but not to get off on that tangent. But anyways, I mean, the Emperor really ripped into him about letting the Death Star blow up, and I would have liked to see a little bit of that, but I think they went way too far. I think it made Darth Vader look like an errand boy having to go to Jabba's palace. I don't know, it just knocked him down a peg, and it made him seem less badass and less scary, and that, I did not care for that at all, to be perfectly honest. It was cool to see Boba Fett, so it's not all bad, and like I said, the animation is really cool, and I'm sure that maybe the second one of this series might be a lot better, and maybe build him back up, so who knows where it's going to go, but I'm not super, I'm not super excited about this first issue. But yeah, I want to know what you guys think. Because everyone online is saying that this is even better than the first two Star Wars comics from Marvel. It's better than the two books that are canon. Everyone is just in love with this comic, and I'm just not seeing it. I mean, I understand that people are excited to see more Darth Vader, but this didn't seem like Darth Vader to me. This seemed like a little bitch. And in the other two comics, I could really hear the dialogue being spoken by the characters, and it sounded just like something they would say. I didn't get that sense from Vader in this issue. I need to go and look and see who the authors of the first two comics by Marvel was, and see who wrote this, because it did not have the same feel, at least not to me. But yeah, like I said, I'm curious to see what you guys think, so please leave some comments and let me know. Let's get a discussion going, because I can't be the only one who thought this made, I didn't like how he just let the Emperor rip into him like a little bitch. I mean, that is not Vader. That's not the Vader I know. So, I mean, I know people will say, oh, no, you don't know, it's the Emperor, man. But, I don't know, that's not the sense I got from the movies. The sense I got from the movies is they were really close, and even though the Emperor was technically above him, the Emperor knew, tread softly when you're around Vader, because that man is crazy and he ain't wrapped so tight, so if you say something wrong to him, he'll mess you up. I don't know, it didn't seem like Vader to me. But yeah, so that I didn't want to do a spoiler review. I didn't want to get too into it. Overall, I would give this, I don't want to be too harsh on it, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. I kind of want to give it a 4 out of 10, but because the animation was cool and we got to see Boba Fett and Jabba, give it a 5 out of 10. Still way below the other two, I thought. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe.